Hi guys, Heavy Prepare here. This game features Nown0 versus Dragevann. This takes place in the Rumble stage of the Civilization War tournament. So we have Nown0 in the blue and Dragevann in the red. Okay, so basically what we can see in this game is first there's a lot of food. Dragevann has 3 flocks, a little bit far from his base, when Nown0 has only 2 flocks, but they're way closer to the game. So they have mufflons, which are pretty close, and we see Dragevann is building a resource camp right away to gather the gazelles. Okay, so Nown0 has 5 villagers on bushes, which is the best food income in the game, and is already pushing the mufflon with a really nice micro with this villager to get them closer to the village center, and you can see already killing one beneath it. When Dragevann is just has a really good resource camp on the hand. He's building a dwelling right away against the temple. This might be a little bit dangerous, as he... Yeah, I mean, dwelling are pretty... They have really low health, so if a battle comes around it in the middle game, it might be dangerous. It could lose some dwellings and get popped capped. So yeah, you should be careful about this. In terms of scouting, so both players starting beneath each other and next to each other, and Dragevann found his opponent, but Nown0 didn't. But he spent the first few seconds scouting away the space, so he can see everything at his disposal. And now he should try to find him pretty soon. Both players have about the same amount of villagers on food, and food count is really similar. But Nown0 is the first to get to 150, probably because he dropped off some food from his villager. Because when hunting, villagers can carry up to 25. So usually, when you have a lot of hunter, it can happen that you have a low amount of food in bank, but a lot of food carried. And he's building a second dwelling on the temple, so he should really be careful about these forward buildings, because it could come hurt him. And Nown0 is taking, Nown0 takes in wood cutting first, which makes sense because it's the first echo upgrade, which can give you benefit right away, because he has already 3 woodcutters, and he's building granary on the nice berries and 2 flocks of boars and a barracks right away. When Dragevann building a natural range, so again a little bit of what is he doing? So it looks like Dragevann is trying to aggro Nown0's villager with a bow. It's a pretty interesting stat, but in the end it looks like it's just pulling the balls for Nown0, so not quite sure about this. And he's doing it again with the second flock. So he will lose the scouts, but he might kill a villager. Nown0's micro is fine, so he saves the villager. But now he has 4 villagers midlife, so maybe if Dragevann can create enough military, it can eventually kill some villagers. So it's a pretty interesting stat, but I'm not quite sure about it, because in the end he just pulled the ball for Nown0. And as I was saying, light axe counter slingers, because they run faster. don't take that much damage, and slingers don't do any damage in melee, so it might be a hard task from Dragevann. And yeah, even though he has more military, um, it might be hard for him, and realizes it, and so falls back with the slingers. And Dragevann is already pretty low on food. But I think it's because his villager, yeah, he has 5-7 hunters, yeah, 8 hunters with all 20 food. So yeah, you see he's starving, but he has 160 food carried by his villager, so he should be above 150 food. So yeah, he should probably drop the food off. And Nown0 is taken into elite light axe, so he's going pretty aggressive right away. I mean, he realizes that he has a military lead, so taking into elite light axeman right away further increases his advantage. Okay, so he might take the first engagement here. Dragevann Nyquist pretty nice, taking some hits from the light axe, but he recollects and putting the villagers to fight with the slingers. And yeah, Nown0 has to flee, and he might lose, but Dragevann still might lose a slinger. And first blood is true. So it's pretty clear advantage here for Nown0. It's 6-4 in military count, taking a second slinger and maybe a third slinger. He might lose a light axe to the villagers, yeah, losing a light axe. And Dragevann is pretty nice fighting with a villager. He should probably take another 2 villager to take the advantage, because it looks like he's losing this fight. Yeah, another slinger dead. Villager pretty low on health. Who might die. Pretty low. He saves it. Okay, pretty nice macro from Dragevann. Yeah, because now he pulls all the villagers, so Nown0 has to get away. But it's still 6-3 in military number, and he has a 2 villager lead, so he's pretty fine and going back to take this slinger eventually. Yeah, Nown0's base is looking pretty great. A nice amount of farm, and yeah, you can feel it. He has the advantage in terms of military, taking more villagers. He has a lot of clay, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were to build a palace to close this game. And now he falls back. Yeah, checking the drain. So yeah, as I said earlier, like Nown0 took the control of the area, so now we can just destroy the building, and the light axe absolutely destroys building. Like it's 5, I think it's 5 damage to buildings. So it takes 35 hits from a light axe. So now he has 7 light axe. So yeah, in 5 hits from each light axe, it destroys a house. So yeah, pretty strong siege damage. Dragevann tagged into militia, so now the light axe can't do much. So Nown0, I think, is trying to find those villagers, but he can't find them. It looks like he scouted them, but maybe it's just a spec bug that Nown0 doesn't see the building. And Nown0 is Egyptian, so yeah, taken to Egyptians with a really good farming power and building a palace right away. So he has plow. Egyptian unlocks sickles that he might take also to have the plus 10%, or eventually will take the papyrus scroll, I think it's with priest generating more farming power. So now it destroys more houses, and Dragevann might be in a bit of trouble getting ousted So you see, but I mean, Dragevann is doing pretty good job at rebuilding the houses. So, but he lost already. You know, like he lost 3 houses, so it's like almost 200 resources. So no, just doubles his advantage with a military elite. But he can't find those hunters. And I think Dragevann is still struggling with the food because he has a lot of hunters who are carrying a lot of food, but he just can't get the food content. But yeah, you see now the villager drops the food and the food count goes up to 150 right away. Another fight from that Nono is taking, killing more Slinger, probably more villagers, and now, yeah, looked pretty bad from Dragevann. It's just too much military, too much villagers, pretty nice KD from Nono, and yeah. So well played Nono for the first win against Dragevann, and thank you guys for watching.